The landscape hasn't changed much in the 150 years since cattle thief Harry Redford stood atop Starlights Lookout. It was the biggest cattle theft in the world.
In a sense, he's probably an infamous hero because he was pretty good at borrowing stock.
Redford and his men drove 1,000 head of stolen cattle from outside Longreach and down what's now the Starlights track in South Australia.
We blazed the track from this very ridge here where he branded the cattle up on Bowen Downs all the way to South Australia. He blazed that at night time because he used the stars, and he got the name Captain Starlight for that very reason. He was a hero because it was only 9 years prior that Burke and Wills died coming up through this country with camels and horses.
Redford inspired a character in the classic novel Robbery Under Arms, and today still draws much-needed tourist dollars. But the Qantas centenary and ongoing pandemic have curbed anniversary celebrations.
Under the circumstances, it's been drowned out a bit with all the noise.
The tiny outback Queensland town of Aramac has embraced its links to the tale.
For the last 20 years, we've held the Harry Redford Cattle Drive, and that has had to be cancelled the last 5 or 6 years because of the drought. And unfortunately this year, with the 150th anniversary of Harry Redford, it was cancelled because of COVID, so we just can't catch a break.
The streets are dotted with statues of the distinctive white bull that saw Redford caught and put on trial.
When the police caught up with him, they actually took him back to Roma, put him to court, and the jury thought it was such a great effort of taking all those cattle through the Starlights track, they let him off. Harry Redford actually had a big impact on Queensland because directly after his saga, they brought in the Branding Act of Queensland in 1872, which sort of stopped the ease of these sort of things happening of people cattle duffing.
From the top of Starlights Lookout, you get a real sense of the isolation and stunning beauty of this part of Queensland. It almost feels like standing beside Redford himself in pioneering times. Locals want to take that feeling of connection and turn it into something much, much bigger.
I suppose Harry Redford's like the Queensland version of the southern bushrangers like Ned Kelly.
People love it. People are wanting to immerse themselves in the stuff. Pick a stone up where Harry Redford stood, where he camped, where he branded his cattle. Smell the smoke. Feel the gidgee coal.
They've got big plans to mark the 151st anniversary next year. Damien Larkins, ABC Western Queensland.